Chingy. One thing I know for myself, that when I'm playing poker, I forget about everything else. When I play those 2 cards, or 4 cards, or whatever, which game is it, yeah? I know that all my attention is on the table. And if you are not there, you are losing. But in the same time, if you are following the game and you are playing the game properly, that is one of the ways how you can switch off. You can spend hours of time and you will not even feel it. So for me, whose mind is running faster than my memory can catch it up, yeah, then it's a perfect time spending. Which, how can I say? It's a buzz of adrenaline. It's a buzz of emotions. The amplitude of emotions are incredible. You can go from happy to I want to shoot myself, yeah, in 1 minute, yeah. So the psychological aspect of the game is brutal. I'm from Latvia, by the way. It's a very small country next to Russia. How small, it's, how I usually explain, is 2 hours by car and you're in another country. I think I was 16 or something like that, 17 maybe. I found accidentally poker software, so-called. Apparently it wasn't really poker software, it was an online poker site. One of the first ones where you could register and play poker with other people via internet. And yeah, I think it was called, pretty simple, www.poker.com. Maybe there is something like that still, but haven't been there for a long time. Not much money, but I think I deposited like $20, and then I lost them, of course, in about an hour or something. And then I deposited another 20, and I think I lost them in half an hour. And basically, yeah, most of us so-called poker players, or people who have played poker with the idea of making money and where money is involved, have lost a bit. That's just natural, because you can't learn poker by reading books or watching videos, but by losing money. Sounds stupid, but it is like that. At the beginning, of course. Later on, of course, is different perspective, different approach, and different analysis. But I wasn't playing for about half a year or something. Just wasn't really finding a reasonable argument why to play, because I wasn't winning at the beginning. What happened was, yeah, it was one night. I think I opened the same webpage. I opened my account. I deposited another $20, and I think in the morning I was $200 up. How it was? Of course, I was excited. $200 for that time. Comparing how much money, I think minimum salary, monthly salary in my country at that time was 80 lats, which is about 100 pounds. Monthly, if you are working for the minimum salary, you earn £100 per month. So yeah, so $200 was a reasonable amount of money per night. And what happened was I started to play twice a week. I was playing Hold'em. Then I found that beautiful and still the best of the games in my mind, the Omaha. And to be precise, Omaha High-Low. Yeah. So yeah, I was absolutely doing nothing else. Basically, I started not to go to school and sometimes played longer than I should. And but that first stage took me about 18 months, almost 2 years. I played, I would say, successfully. And then, yeah, it was, I think, 2002, 2003. I think that particular website changed the software. Well, I think they moved to microgaming based engines and servers, and suddenly it was impossible to win. It was impossible to win with the same game. I was playing the same poker. I was winning, and then as soon as the software was changed, with the same poker, I couldn't make money. So basically, something was changed. How the cards were dealt and everything. It sounds strange, maybe, for some of the players who are playing now, because I don't know, but it was exactly the same poker. You were winning money constantly for a long period of time, and then in one moment you can't make a penny. Yeah, so there should be something. What's being changed, so you can't do it anymore. To be honest, I don't know the reasons behind it, but once we had a discussion about this particular topic, was that what would be the best poker software online, how it would work, and what would be the mechanism behind it. We came up with the idea, which even we, who were players, we are not like people who are developing these things. We realized that the best player is a player who wins and loses and stays to play. So basically, he plays, he pays rake, he pays registration fees for tournaments, he wins a bit, he loses a bit. He is not so rich to leave, and he hasn't lost so much to leave as well. So there is some sort of poker term, I just don't know in English specifically, but the idea is that if you win, you're gonna lose, and vice versa. If you lose, you're gonna win. So basically, the idea is software will keep you somehow in the middle somewhere. After 2 months, it was gone. Zero. Ground zero. So yeah, and then that was the first time I hit the wall, which means I kind of start to realize what it really is, what kind of impact it does to me as a person, how it influences what I do, how I think, that everything else is kind of becoming secondary. And the only difference is you are happy when you're winning. You have no red color bills for your phone, or basically, yeah. But still, it doesn't change as much. It changes your lifestyle, but in the same time, you are still a poker player. I would say gambler, yeah. So yeah, and then I stopped. I get a job. I started to more concentrate on studies. But by concentrating, I mean I started to go back to classes, and basically some realization what is kind of important for that particular moment. Started my own small business, and again there was a lot of free time. And what we do, I think it was 7 of us. We just bought some random poker chips with a couple of decks of cards, and started to meet once a week and played for fun, basically. We started without money. We started to play because some of us knew how to play, some of us didn't, but the idea was to come together, have a drink, have some fun, have like a small time together, like a hobby level. I think it was once a week or twice a month, something like that. And we started to promote some sort of a game. I wouldn't say, because gambling is kind of illegal in my country unofficially, even though it's just a card game, but by definition it's illegal. And then people started to come from nearby towns and cities, and in the last stage before I came to London, we get to, what was it, about 40, 45 people. We played tournaments, we organized a tournament, and then of course after that a little bit of cash game running. That's kind of it. That was the second wave, I would say, of poker in my life. What was it, 2009? I decided to change my profession. I decided to somehow get involved in something new. I was looking for adventure, and I had a friend who was living in London, and we spoke, and he said, "Come over, have a look, try, and we'll see how it goes." And I was thinking what to do here. I heard many Latvians came over. I think not just Latvians, many people are coming here since 60s, 50s or whatever, yeah. But I was thinking to convert this hobby of mine, which is playing poker and organizing poker, into some sort of job. And what happened was, I googled, there was some school called London Gaming College or something in Charlton, I remember, yeah. So basically what was, I think it was early spring, end of winter. I called them up and they say, yeah, end of month we are starting a new group. We are doing 5-month course for becoming a croupier. So basically the entry-level profession in a casino, in the gambling industry. So yeah, 2009, 1st of September was my first shift. I was doing blackjack and roulette, and so yeah. But I always knew that I will go to poker, because in my mind that was the reason why I'm doing all this. The same company I was working for as a croupier, I was doing World Series of Poker Europe, and it took place in Empire Casino, Leicester Square, and I get a chance to deal it, but I have never dealt a hand in official card game or official casino of poker. I knew how to do blackjack, roulette, and all these things, but poker was kind of, I didn't know, yeah. And what I did was I opened the internet, I opened Google, and in this scenario, I just watched, I think, 4 or 5 YouTube videos. Someone made videos how to deal hand by rules, some stripping, some decks and washing, and how what is called, everything. If you know the game from the player's point of view, it's very easy to understand what you should do and how it works. Of course, small and specific details, which differs professional and amateur, you join them in a couple of years, but the beginning was that, yeah. First official hand I dealt was World Series of Poker Europe. I just sit down and dealt the hand. That was stressful, but I get through it somehow. I asked for a transfer to that particular Empire Casino, to the poker room. Yeah. It was kind of new card room. There was not much competition in London that time. The card room was busy. It wasn't big, 9 tables at that time. It was busy, yeah. I was working, I wouldn't say hard, but I was showing that I want to do more. And after some time, manager of the card room and other supervisors kind of mentioned that there might be a chance to get a promotion, and yeah, it's 2 years now. Yeah, I've been working as a supervisor and running the card room in central London, which I wanted to do, which was kind of a goal of mine when I came here. And how funny not, but I'm leaving in a month. I'm leaving London in a month, and I'm leaving the job as well, yeah. So that's something about my professional poker career. Fed up. I wouldn't say fed up. I still enjoy good parts of this job. I still kind of like socializing with people. I like you have big game, you have action games in the room. You have. I like that feeling. I like when everything is running smoothly, and the best feeling is when you, for example, I have noticed sometimes, just walk in a cash desk, sit down on a chair, you don't see anything, but you can just hear what's happening in the room, yeah. And you can hear that there's only positive levels of tones of voice in the room. Dealers are smiling, dealers are having fun, customers are having fun. There is nothing bad going on. Everyone is enjoying themselves. That is the best moment for me. It doesn't happen often, but it happens, you know. But of course, 2 years is a long time to do the same thing. It's not like the job is developing very fast, and it's kind of monotone. The job itself is monotone. So I would say last half a year, yeah, I've kind of started to realize that I have to kind of move on. Yeah, I have to either change the industry or do something about it, because me myself, I'm one of the people who get bored very quickly. If I don't change something, then I will start to hate it. At the moment, I'm in the middle of a learning process. I'm studying with a bit of digital video, how it works, how it should be done, what are the best practices, and testing equipments, practical exercises, and all this goes with one goal. And get the self-learned basics as quick as possible in the most interesting way for me. And it just happened that I'm working in a poker industry, poker business, and I just know people. People around me are poker players, people who work in card rooms, casinos, and I think if I talk to someone, I can talk to him about it. I have information and knowledge about it, and I can make an interesting discussion with a person. For me, it wouldn't be interesting to talk to someone about how to train dolphins, because I'm not interested in that, and I wouldn't know what to ask and what it is. It would be maybe interesting for me as someone who is watching something, yeah. But I don't think I would do that, yeah. But this is the reason, yeah, why, because I can, how can I say, I can understand what people are saying. I can lead the conversation that way or the other way. I'm being in different sides of poker table and different sides of the game, and I have kind of understanding of it. That's why I'm using this knowledge and information to do something what interests me. Yeah. It's kind of step or next step. Yeah. What I realized was that I don't know what poker is. It sounds funny, yeah, but even though I have been playing for 15 years already, yeah, I've been working in industry, poker specifically, 4 years, and I still can't get to the bottom of it. Yeah, what makes this phenomena? Why this game is so addictive? Why it attracts huge crowds of people? Why that money thing, what is on a table, attracts people? Is this money? Is it 1-to-1? Is it who is better, or is it how trick, or it is mind game, or what really it is? I would like to make a movie about it. I would like to make a documentary about London poker. How is it today? Why people are traveling from, I would say, most of the European countries to play here. Even people are moving here literally just to play poker. How the UK government has regulated this part of the gaming business, and 24 hours, that's something unbelievable and unheard in many countries in Europe. And what has happened so far? So far, I have done, I think, 9 interviews with some of my friends, some of my colleagues, and people who I think I should talk to. There's about 3-4 more interviews coming, and they should be done by end of April. And why I'm doing these interviews is that these people are kind of showing bits and pieces of their lives, of their experiences, of what has happened before, how they started, how they entered the industry, how they started to play. Interesting stories, bad stories, weird stories, and all this comes together when I'm gonna make. It's very difficult to make a script for the documentary, especially when this is my first one. Yeah, but I think these interviews I'm doing with the reason behind it is that these people are influencing what's going to be said and what's going to be shown in the main movie. Yeah. Another reason why I'm doing this movie is I really want to promote live poker. I'm not against online poker, but I think online poker is, comparing to live poker, is absolutely, how can I say, waste of life. You maybe make money, yeah, it's a different story if you treat it like a job, but if poker is your hobby, you shouldn't be playing online. You shouldn't be scared of meeting people. You should play game on the tables with live people, with real people. Do it with your friends, do it in casinos. If you want to play poker, do it live poker. Yeah. And that is just one small piece of it, why London is so interesting. And I'm 100% sure that the London is central of Europe for playing. And the history of the game, the industry, how it's been developed, and the gaming law, and everything. Of course, it's a long way to go to reach the level of Las Vegas. But in Europe, yeah, number one it is. The game will be here. The game will not disappear, but I'm sure it's gonna be transformed. Even though casinos are offering, we can call it a service, providing a place where people can play poker, and even though in England it's called equal chance game with different tax systems, different laws and everything, but I think people will play more at home. There's still category people who plays this game with friends, families, and treat it like a simple card game. But sooner or later, I think it will disappear from casino. I think it will disappear from casino. I'm not talking about 5-10 years, I'm talking about 20-30 years, yeah. The game will disappear from casinos.